Right, middle of May, and the fish have started spawning. So what we've done yesterday, we put this net across the corner of the lake here, ready to catch the fish if they end up in this corner, which they always do. And they've started spawning this morning, so we've just jumped in and pulled the net into the bank, and we've caught 2 females already and 3 males. Well, you see this female here, she's full of, she's a ghost, you can see how fat she is, she's full of eggs. So what we're going to do now, take her down the hatchery and just gently squeeze them eggs out of her, and we'll have some eggs in the bowl straight away. We've got 3 males in that net, we've got another female in that net, and the fish is spawning behind me, so we've got plenty of fish. Right, let's get down the hatchery then, Jake, see if we can get some eggs out. Righto, fish number 2. It's Jake's turn, strip one. So this is a big fish as well, big common. So wow, beautiful. She was ready, we just caught her in the net, and plenty of eggs. So this is fish number 2. We've got a couple of males ready as well, a couple of fresh males. They're the eggs from the first fish, circulating away, and number 2's coming along. Right, this is a beautiful male, beautiful scale pattern, linear mirror male. Look at the scale pattern on that. And most of these fry will have the dad's genes. So picking a nice male is most important. Wow, beautiful. Thank you. Male number 2 then, Jakey. And we'll have another batch of eggs in an hour and a half. Okay. Two males, make sure we're not firing blanks, so we're not going to waste all them eggs. So always best use 2 males. Lovely, plenty Jake. Well done. Get chucking back in the lake. Alright. Fertiliser solution in that. And this is batch number 2 about to get fertilised. Alright, got 1 minute, I'll get fertilised in the next minute, and then in about 15 minutes we'll be able to see that they're fertilised, which they will be, and then in an hour and a half they'll go into hatching jars with the That's fish number 2 done. Right, we'll do an update tomorrow, and we should be able to see the eggs changing shape tomorrow, and each day. I should hatch in 4 days. Righto, let's have a cup of tea, shall we? Alright. Your turn to stir some eggs. My arm's aching. Yeah, so let's show you how small these eggs are. These eggs are... They're getting bigger now, so they're swelling up, but they are still tiny. Keep going, love. If we can see these. Yeah, you can, yeah. Right, so that's what the eggs look like now. So we'll have a look again in 15 minutes. Right, our bacon sandwiches have just turned up, so that's time. It's 15 minutes now, so let's look at these eggs under the microscope, and you can just see their big ring around the outside to show they're fertilised. So there we go, they're good. Just keep stirring. We've got an hour and a half to stir these eggs now. These are going to swell up 6 times now, so keep stirring these for the next hour and a half, and we'll have the eggs in the hatching jars and see where we go from there. Right, these have had well, over an hour stirring now, so we're going to transfer these now into the hatching jars. This is the first time they've been in fresh water, and they're going to sink. And the water is flowing through this hatching jar. The water is 15 degrees at the minute, but we're going to warm it up to 20 degrees, and these will hatch in 4 days. So we're going to get these in and go and catch another female and see if we can get another batch. Righto, stage 2. No point in having all these eggs without all these fry without somewhere to put them. So now my ponds have been dry all winter, and start filling the ponds. This one will be full by morning, and I'll fill all these ponds up, 8 ponds in the next 8 days, and by the time the fry are 3-4 weeks old, they'll be ready to come into these ponds. And go on, Darcy, what have you seen? I think she's seen a rabbit. And I'll have all these full of water in the next few weeks, and full of Daphne. I put some horse muck and cow muck and some superphosphate in here, and get a bit of horse muck off the neighbour, and get all these fertilised, and I want to mow it as well, I think, and we'll have some eggs. We've got some eggs, we'll have some fry, and we'll have all these full of water, handful of fish in the next few weeks. That's the plan. Right, that was a bloody good day. I've got loads of eggs, and they're just bubbling away now. And if you look closely, you can just see the little black dot in the middle. Look like frog spawn eggs. They're carp eggs. They're mirror carp, and got plenty there. There's thousands and thousands. Good day at the office. I've enjoyed that. Righto, get back on the stock car now. It's not enough time. Righto, day 2, and my net's still in the water, and they're spawning again this morning. So I've got 2 empty jars, so I'm going to have a couple more fish out, and strip another female, and be a bit greedy and have as many eggs as yet. Why not, eh? I think my net's going to be covered in eggs as well, so I'll have the net out and I'll put a net in an empty pond as well. Yeah, there's more today than yesterday. Right, day 1, we're 24 hours in. That was a fish we did this morning, so we've got loads of eggs this morning. That was different fish and different colour eggs for some reason. Them 2 were fish, them 2 were fish. So it's funny how they've formed different colours. Right, we're 24 hours in, so the fish are starting to form already. So put them under the microscope, and you can just see the tails. So you've got the inner egg, and around the outside of the inner egg, you can just see the tail starting to form. So we'll have a look at that again tomorrow. You should be able to see some eyes. Righto, 2 days in, and we've just treated the eggs for mould. There's some malachites that don't go mouldy, and got some eggs under the microscope, and there's no eyes yet, but the tails are actually moving. So if you wait for one to move, you'll see the one on the left just moved. There they go, they're moving. So they're not even got any eyes or heads yet, and they're wagging the tails. There we go. Righto, good morning, day 3. I've got a match on this morning, so we're in there early this morning, so we're not quite 3 days in. It's Saturday morning, but they're forming now. So I've just looked in the microscope, and you can see that whole fish there now. Like you see its head, and it's, well, that bottom one moved. Hold the phone steady. Yeah, you see the whole shape of the fish, the tail, the head, and the belly. So you can see its eye, that's its eyes, the black dots are its eyes. So tomorrow that'll be fully formed. I think they're going to hatch Monday now. We've got a match on right now, and this is what all the work's all about, having these big matches. Right, let's get on with it. Right, it's midnight Saturday night. I thought I'd come back and see the fish before I go to bed, and you can just see they've hatched. There you go. Look at them. They're not fantastic. So, wow, they're all hatching. Just a little tiny bit. I'll get one of the microscopes on. I'll look at the microscope. Right, Sunday morning. I came in last night after racing just to have a look at the eggs before I went to bed, and they were hatching. So I've come in this morning, and I'm going to get an egg out. I'll show you an egg, and look, that jar completely hatched and gone. The water flowing through the jars, and it carries the fry into the hatching tank. So the hatching tank is full of fry. Can't actually see them, it's a bit cloudy, but they're all in there. So we're going to have to transfer them into some tanks. We've got half a dozen of these big tanks to transfer them into. They're going to go into tanks for about 4 weeks now. I'm going to clean these tanks out now, and they're going to go into these tanks for about 4 weeks on brine shrimp, and then go into natural ponds and out on the course. And they'll be 3 inches in a year, that's the plan. So let's get an egg out, I'll show you an egg. Right, I've managed to get an egg and a fish on this slide now, look, so you can see that egg there is moving. So she's about to hatch. That one on the top right, she's moving. So it's a fully formed fish, and then that's moving inside the egg, it's wagging its tail. And then the other fish below it are actually fish that have hatched, just hatched. So you see how tiny these are now. I'll show you how tiny these are next to my thumb. There you go, that's the slide, and that's how minute these fish are. That is tiny, tiny, tiny. So you can see better on there. And I've managed to get one fish on the slide, so that's one tiny fish there. So that shows you how minute these little fish are. Next to my thumb, that's one mirror cap. That might be a 30 one day. There you go. Let's put that back, and I'll go start getting some fish out now and getting these into tanks, and that's hatching process over. So I've got a few weeks of feeding for now to try and keep these alive and get them moved into ponds. So I hope you enjoyed my vlog. There we go. There we go. That's a week in my hatchery at Barston. This is only 1 week a year I get to do this. It's my favourite week of the year because it's the part of the job I enjoy doing. So I thought I'd blog it each day to try and make a video out of it and make it interesting. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you when you're at Barston. Bye.